Alright, we're back. Alright, I just got back from the comic store and I got my weekly right here. But like, before I start, I forgot to ask Chris, who did a good job talking about Stephen King's Inn. And I really liked, that was probably my favorite out of all the picks that we had. I had to ask Chris what was his favorite horror movie icon. So, but I know Chris, and I know him pretty well. I think he would choose Leatherface. I just think, he's the Leatherface kind of guy, and that would be his favorite pick. And so, I could be wrong, but I'm going to go. Chris, I'm sorry, but if I'm wrong, but I think I'm right. It's Leatherface, ain't it? So, anywho, alright, so we got art this weekly. And we're going to start off with, oh my gosh, they're back. We're starting off with the Ninja Turtles comic book that just came out today. This is a variant. Now, people who are not familiar with the Ninja Turtles, in the 80s, when the cartoon came out, these two guys, Bebop and Rocksteady, were introduced. They're in the cartoon of the 80s and early 90s series. And then they just, I don't know why, they just dropped them like a bad habit and never brought them up in any of the new cartoon series or any of the movies. They didn't do a segment with Bebop and Rocksteady. And a lot of fans love, a lot of fans who grew up with the Ninja Turtles. Bebop and Rocksteady are probably the favorite bad guys. They're definitely my favorite goons. Like a lot of the bad guys. They're probably like my top 5 of like goons. And they're not really. They're dumb as animals before they became animals. They start out getting kicked out of in this story here. They start out getting kicked out of the gang, and they end up joining the Foot Clan by being the last two standing. But I want to talk about more about Bebop and Rocksteady and they did the Turtles. I like them so much because they always had the comic relief and they always were cracking jokes even though they're dumb as hell. I never forget the one time Bebop was in the sewers and got flushed down some tubes and ended up being in the Turtles' lair for a minute, and then somehow got out, and didn't know how he got there. And the Turtles like, you was at the lair? How'd you get there? And Bebop's like, oh, I went this way. Oh wait, did I go that way? Or maybe I went this way. And I thought that was hysterical. And there's another time when Rocksteady, when Shredder took over the White House, and Rocksteady told the secretary, give me 2 dozen jelly donuts and Diet Coke. I'm on a diet. And I know they use that joke over and over again, but back then when I was a kid, I thought that was hilarious. So I'm so happy that Bebop and Rocksteady are back. They're back and already messing up everything. This one's really, from the beginning to end, I'm just laughing my ass off when I open this book. And this is the $8 variant. This variant cover is a special cover that they gave some special care and they gave more graphic. I had the regular cover, but they're lost in the mist right now. I'm going to frame and hang this on my wall. You'll probably see it. You'll see it by next week hanging on my wall. I already read it. I cannot stop talking about this comic book. And I'm so glad Bebop and Rocksteady are back together again. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for this next issue. Alright. Now we got... Oh, that's upside down. We got Colin Bunns. Colin Bunns is a writer in St. Louis, and he's been doing a series where Deadpool kills everybody. This is the conclusion to Deadpool kills Deadpool. In this series, he finds out there's Deadpool in every universe, and there's a Deadpool who just wants to end it all and kill all the other Deadpools, and Deadpool from all the universe is, basically teams up with all the Deadpools, and it's just Deadpool killing Deadpools, killing Deadpools, killing Deadpools. And at the very end, there's even evil Deadpool. At the very end, and then like, is it over? I don't know. What started Deadpool Kills Deadpool was Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe, also done by Colin Bunns, where the Deadpool from another universe, he also hears voices, and Psylocke, this guy who's a evil guy, he does stuff with brainwashing and controlling people's minds, and he gets in Deadpool's mind and lets him think, hey, if you kill everybody in this universe and you kill everybody and you just kill everybody, then they can't write about you no more, and then you won't come back, stop writing about you, because like I said, Deadpool knows about fourth dimension, and he knows he lives his life in a comic book. No one else knows about it but Deadpool. And so you can also catch Deadpool Kill Illustrated, where he goes to different universes, like he goes to Moby Dick and kills Moby Dick and the guy Captain in there, and then kills them and kills Tom Sawyer, and just basically he's trying to kill every single universe. And that's that series. So I think you can look more for that. Apparently in July there's Night of the Living Deadpool. It's just supposed to be coming next. And everyone loves buying this, and it's real popular, and they fly off the shelves, and everyone likes reading these. Because this Deadpool killing everybody. It's awesome. Now, here we go. Spear Spider-Man. Now, he, teams up. He doesn't team up. Peter Parker had a thing with Black Cat. And Black Cat's basically Black Cat's Marvel's version of Catwoman. She only, she steals from other bad guys. She only steals from bad guys, just like Catwoman. And, it's like Batman and Catwoman, they have a little thing together. And now Dr. Octavius is Peter Parker, so he's just like, I'm going to stop you, Black Cat, from stealing. And basically, and there's also talk about Peter Parker's old ex-girlfriend, Charlie. She's a cop, and she's on the Dr. Octavius. And there's also talk what happened right before Dr. Octavius died, and some origins right before Peter Parker as Dr. Octavius dies. And before this comes out, it ties in, I thought it was going to tie in with this. This is The Arms of Dr. Octavius. I thought this was going to be Return of Peter Parker, but it's not. It's not really a good story. It's stupid. Basically what happens, the old school X-Men team, before Beast became the furball that he is today, and this original team, when they're still learning how to be X-Men, they go through a time travel, and Dr. Octavius from that time follows them. So Dr. Octavius versus Dr. Octavius, and he's trying to, make him go back to where he goes, so no one catches on to who Spider-Man really is nowadays. But it's just really stupid and confusing. I don't understand it. Hulk's saying, hey, how's it going? And, this issue. Basically, and it doesn't even make any sense. They figure out that Octavius gets killed in an explosion, and if that's true, and as it gets back into his time, that means none of this ever happened. So like, I don't like it. But I thought it was going to be good. Alright. Now we come to, I've been waiting for this. I read about it in previews. Been waiting for a long time for this one to come out. We talked about Damon and his adventure and how he became Robin. And in Batman Inc., at the end of Batman Inc., how he gets assassinated. I remember I've been telling you he was a tube baby, but then Tyler Kuhl made a clone of him and made it into a grown man, and that guy killed Damon when Damon was 10. Now, this is supposed to be Damon's reincarnated. I guess Ra's al Ghul, his grandfather, Ra's al Ghul, dipped him in the molasses pit, and he's now a grown man, and Batman in this one supposedly dies, and this is Damon goes on a killing spree, killing villains, and Joker is responsible for Batman's death, and he's about to go get him. Excuse me. This is a good read. There's a little exciting story from the beginning and the end, and you should go get it as soon as you can. Alright. Now back to some more Halloween. Here's another Halloween icon. I talked about this at Newcastle. This is Pinhead. Go check this out. Pinhead has other series. Yeah. Hellraiser. There's other Hellraiser series. They've been doing Hellraiser since the 90s. They've been doing Hellraiser comics. But this is the new series. You know, I guess, because it's Halloween, it came out today. And here's another one. I was going to get another one that has very worse, and Gavin's like, don't get that one, it's stupid. I haven't read this yet, flew through it. It's just about werewolves and Nazis, but it's also present day. And I flew through it. It's really, really good. Real gory. So I will check it out. From what I flew through, I liked. And then, last but not least, like I've been saying, they've been doing annuals now. Our annual has more pages, and it's a longer story and it's it's more of a special stories. But this is a tie-in to what's going on in the DC universe, and like I said, Teen Titans are basically the new good guys right now, and this is who Superboy was cloned from, which is supposed to be Superman's son or whatever. It's Superboy versus the son of Superman. I'm not sure about who's son of Superman. I wasn't, I missed that part. But it's also Teen Titans. They go to the Red Robin, who is Tim Drake. He goes with Wonder Woman. Wonder Girl. Wonder Girl, who is like a sidekick to Wonder Woman. And Superboy, and they go to the Batcave. And the Batcave is all messed up. And there's a big... There's them trying to figure out what's happening to the Justice League. And it's a good story. A lot of stuff happens. I don't want to ruin stuff for you. Even though I am real good at spoiling. But I'm going to be, I'll let it go this time. I won't spoil this one. But a lot of stuff happens and a lot of stuff is revealed. And you should go check it out. Alright. Well, also this week, this monthly previews came out. Previews is basically, let's see, they have two sides. Alright, yeah. Some previews. It's coming out. It shows what happens and what's coming out right now. There's a green... Let's see what it has coming out in previews. I get this for Newcastle comics because I have a pull list. Let's see. There's a new Earth 2 that's coming out. And then, let's see. Oh, the Damon Son of the Batman. That next issue comes out. It's gonna come out, let's see, in January. This is the 4th issue. So, 2 more issues are gonna come out before this one. And this is the conclusion. I guess it's gonna be 4 out of 4. That's out. 1 out of 4. 1 of 4. That just started. And let's see. A whole bunch of other issues coming out. The new Flash is coming out when I guess he makes his return. And that's going to come out. This is dated for February 5th. And then here's the new toys that are coming out. There's the Bizarro Man and a number from Justice League. So all the February Evil action figures are coming out. But yeah, I'm gonna get to the good stuff. Oh boy. You gotta go to Diamond Select Toys to get this bad boy. But he's 2 feet tall, and man is he big. He's the new Steak Plus Marshmallow Man toy coming out. I wanted to show you guys that. Previews just shows, you know, everything that comes out, except for Marvel. Marvel has their own preview book. You know, because they're you know, they don't think about themselves. 6 Guns going to be coming out with a new volume. Colin Bunn does 6 Guns, and that's a good read. He also does a whole bunch of Wolverine. Some more Tales from the Crypt will be coming out soon. And yeah, that's what's coming out later on, and in months to come. Okay. So, hope you had a good time today. Next week we'll do our weeklies, and hopefully I'll be able to talk to Steve finally, who's does toys. He does a whole bunch of toys that he does customized, and hopefully by then I'll be able to talk to him. So, anyways, until next time, I'm Jason Kuhl. This is Comic Book Basement. And that's what's up.